What's up, my beautiful Virgo? Welcome to your 2021 yearly energy report. Of course, I'm looking at the astrology here, but I'm also channeling my messages to you, and hopefully this message finds you well. This is going to be a very different year than 2020. Hallelujah, right? But real quick, first, if you would like a personal reading for me, please go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. It is in the description box below, and we can work one-on-one to look at what the energies have for you specifically in store. Now, this reading is for generally for Virgo Sun and Rising. So, and if this message resonates with you, please hit that like and subscribe button and go ahead and share it with all your Virgo friends. Okay. So this year, the eclipses in Sagittarius and Gemini will be happening in the 4th and 10th house for you, which it's interesting. I actually just finished my 4th and 10th house eclipse process, and this is incredibly transformative. All right. This is revamping and relooking at what it is that you want your life to be. You're looking at your life purpose, and like, are you trapped in a home situation that you're unhappy with? Are you living your life purpose? You may get a reinvigorated desire to discover your life purpose of who you are and where you're going in life. Okay. We have Pluto, of course, finishing up in your 5th house. And so there's a lot of transformation. And, you know, you may have, with Pluto here, it may have been difficult to be like happy or excited. Or you may just like kind of go into extremes between like being super flirty, like over flirty, or just shut down and, you know, being like a nun and not wanting to, you know, talk to anybody. But, you know, the 5th house is about being flirtatious and fun and having, you know, and, you know, excitement. And it's also about, you know, connecting with your inner child and on also too entrepreneurship and children. So a lot of transformation going on with your relationship with children, with business, of course, and that's going to continue. But you've sort of hit this threshold where it's like, okay, now like maybe it's something new you want to do, or now you understand all these lessons that you've had to learn. Now you're implementing them. And of course, we have the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction happening in your 6th house. Now, another major aspect that's going to be happening here is the Saturn-Uranus square throughout the year. So your Uranus is in the 9th house, and Saturn, as well as Jupiter, is going to be hanging out in your 6th house. So this has to do with your day-to-day functions, your nutrition, your diet, like the structure of your life, basically. So I'm feeling like a lot of shifting and changing going on in your life purpose, your career, what you want to do, how you're structuring your life, where you're going with it. And as you get more organized in these, you're going to believe in yourself more, or maybe shedding old belief systems that you believe things had to be a certain way, but now all these new evolutionary types of belief systems are coming up and making you realize, wow, there's a better way to do this. There's more to life than this. I can create more, I can do better, but this is where the tension is going to be. Okay. So you may get in your own way a little bit with your belief systems, and then you're going to open it up. You're like, wow, holy crap, epiphany. This is great. Right. So we're going to be letting go of, you know, old ways of being. Basically, you're being reborn into a new version of yourself. You're definitely awakening quite a bit with letting go of maybe patterns, behaviors that you grew up with. Maybe like, well, I'm always going to be like this. You know, I grew up like this when I was a kid. No, that's not the case. Those are belief systems that you're shedding and you're letting go of. So we also have Chiron here in the 8th house, which is a very intense placement. And this is going to be here all year. And the good thing is this is going to be sextiling Saturn and Jupiter a little bit here, but mostly Saturn because Saturn is moving much slower. So at the beginning of the year, Jupiter is going to hit it with the massive manifestation. So you could manifest like, you know, like a collaboration with someone. Say you want to start a new business, right? You get a collaboration, someone that's going to fund it, or someone else that has a part that you don't. But then throughout the year, it's going to prove that you two came together to learn a lot from each other, and they may test you in some kind of way. Chiron is the wounded healer. So this is the deep wound regarding connections with other people. regarding sex, money, and power, basically. Okay, so whatever power you could run into a power struggle or a power dynamic that's going to be needed to look at and face and work through. This could be about other people's money. Maybe someone tries to manipulate you or play you, and you have to catch them. And through that process, you grow and you learn, and you function more efficiently from it. All right. So now the thing to watch out with this energy though is that Chiron can be obsessive. And it can also be very manipulative. Okay, this is where, like, if you're in a business deal, like, and you see a way just to get a lot more than what you agree to or what you deserve, you could want to manipulate the situation and to get something out of it that you maybe don't deserve, or somebody manipulated you in the past and you want to get back at him. So this is where you really have to watch that egoic desire for power and for control and dominance. Don't fall into the trap of manipulation. Make sure that you are staying true to yourself, because if you karma is real, and Saturn sextile Chiron is going to give you opportunities to open up and to grow. But if you take advantage of it, it's going to whoop you in the ass real bad. Okay. So in your 7th house, we have Neptune still transiting over there. So this is very intuitive connections. You meet someone. This could be a significant other, or it could be business partnerships. Really, for a lot of you guys, I'm feeling business partnerships or like collaborations with some kind of pet projects or business ventures are very big. This can also be like you could draw someone in that is going to be a test for you, because Neptune is going to be squaring the nodes here for a while. And so for about the first half of the year, you're going to want to watch out for maybe drawing people in. Like, say you meet someone and they're amazing, but then 3 months in the relationship, you find that they're an addict or something like that, right? Like, you got to really be careful about that kind of energy. And so a lot of transformation here going on, and it's going to be, it's the more that you focus on your day-to-day functioning, the more that you focus on the structure of your life, get up in the morning, discipline yourself, make things happen, which Virgo, you guys are pretty good at doing that. All right. You guys are incredibly structured. So I don't see this being a problem for you. This is great to get into exercising, a new exercise routine, a new nutrition regimen. In fact, if you're interested, you should check out my 4-week transformational protocol in the opportunity community to get this set off right at the beginning of the year. This is where, I bring you through a 4-week process to transform your life, get in shape mentally, physically, and spiritually. Okay. So very exciting stuff here. I think you guys are going to have a very good year. Just make sure you stay present. Make sure you stay in your heart space. And with that Chiron in the 8th house, whatever is coming up, all right, with other people or with sex, if you have some hangups or some blockages with sex, those are going to come up too, to be healed. Make sure you stay open to wanting to learn and heal. Maybe some sex therapy, or, like some tantra, or, work with like a shamanic, practitioner that can help, bring you into that world of that vulnerable space where you want to learn about your own sexuality and bring it out. You don't want to have it going too crazy, and you don't want to have it shut down either, because your sexual energy is your life force. That is what makes you come alive inside, literally and figuratively. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I hope this message resonates. If you would like a private reading from me, again, please go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. I love you guys very much. I hope you have a wonderful year. So keep up the good work, and I will talk to you guys in the next report. All right. Namaste.